What's up, everyone? Today we're reacting to Season 6, Episode 5, the Holographic Excitation. If you guys like this reaction, hit that like button, subscribe, share, and let's get into the video.
Oh, hey, Stuart, I got you a little souvenir from my trip to space.
For the record, he also thinks the Walgreens and the dry cleaners are out of this world.
I need help. I do have a certain je ne sais quoi when it comes to soirees.
Thanks, but I can't afford je ne sais quoi. How much for just quoi?
You don't worry about money. I'll take care of everything.
Speaking his language.
Ain't no party like a Koothrappali.
He's really becoming a sugar friend.
You know, it wasn't a party. That hotel.
Yeah, because they're totally expecting it to
any topic and use it to remind you that he went to space.
Interesting hypothesis.
Any thoughts on where we should get dinner?
Anywhere but the space station.
Can't do it.
On a good day, dinner was a bag full of meatloaf. But hey,
I've always thought the lemon was an underrated fruit. Care to weigh in?
not really.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, well.
that would be
People say the Soyuz capsule is a lemon, but... Yeah, but hey, that baby got me to space and back.
That's what... He couldn't even be cool in that moment. I don't care. I don't blame Howard. You know, I don't blame Howard. If I went to space, I would let everyone know that I went to space. If, not many people have done it. You know, I would tell the whole world that I went to space. Okay, I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't blame Howard.
Ladies' night at the Cheesecake Factory. Does it get any better than this?
I hope so.
Yeah, she's working.
Do you think your husband's fondness for turtlenecks is an expression of longing for his missing foreskin?
It's Leonard. He wants to go costume shopping later.
I thought you liked Halloween.
No, I do. It's just he wants to go to that party at the comic book store. A lot of the guys...
What is up with her hair? Why does she have like half of her hair is gray? That's kind of crazy. I mean, isn't the like last episode she did have it. I mean, she's still she's still extremely beautiful, you know. But what's up with this? I just want to know.
And my boyfriend?
Those are the exceptions.
Sorry, Amy, you were saying something about Howard's foreskin?
Nice try, but you have to go to that party because we're going.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's just not my idea of a good time.
Leonard does things he doesn't like to make you happy.
Well, yeah, he's my boyfriend. Isn't that like his job?
Then what's your job?
Letting him make me happy.
I
Double
just think in
standards.
relationships, you get back what you put into them.
And that's not always true. Last night I gave Sheldon my best come hither look, and he responded by explaining how wheat came to be cultivated.
Yeah, because you have a penny.
I guess I could probably try a little harder.
You could start by taking an interest in his work.
Yeah, that's kind of a problem.
Why?
Not really clear on what he does.
Did Sheldon give you a
He's an
lesson?
experimental physicist.
Yeah, I'm not really clear on what that means.
What kind of tea would you like?
I think I'm gonna try green tea mixed with lemon zinger.
2 tea bags in 1 cup.
Outrageous. The rave.
Thought it might be fun for us to go in a couple's costume.
I couldn't agree more.
Really?
He's gonna say
I find
something
that
like
inconsistent
Star
with
Wars,
everything I know
like
about
Luke
you.
and Leia equal to their brother.
On the
Padme and
contrary,
Anakin.
yeah, couples costumes are one of the few benefits of being in a relationship. Now, imagine this. You and I
That's
enter
not that much
Stuart's
water.
party, and all eyes turn to see America's most beloved and glamorous couple.
Yeah?
R2-D2 and C-3PO. Dibs on 3PO.
That's not a couple costume.
Sheldon,
It's
when
brothers.
I said
I
couple's
mean,
costume,
friends.
I meant like Romeo and Juliet or Cinderella and Prince Charming, not 2 robots from some silly movie I don't even like.
Okay.
Those fighting words.
I'm gonna let that slide because I know you're hopped up on tea bags.
I make compromises for you all the time.
Wait, if this has like 3 holes, can you pour it and it would go in like a flower pot, or is that just decoration?
Just this once. Can't we find something that we're both happy with?
One of the most beguiling and influential couples of the 20th century. Hewlett and Packard.
The computer company?
Dibs on Hewlett.
What do they even look like?
What, you want to be Hewlett?
What you doing? Better not be building a robot girlfriend.
No. Although Howard was making some real strides in that area until he met Bernadette.
What, you're kidding.
Nope. Now the Lisatronic 3000 just sits in a box waiting for the phone to ring.
Ooh, what's going on in here?
Oh, no, don't look at
Bernadette
What,
just
is it
stopped
secret?
greatness.
No, it's a nitrogen laser. It is an integrated ion trap and time-of-flight mass spectrometer.
Wow, high techie.
That's what we
Hey,
call
what's
it.
this little box?
That is a pencil sharpener.
Ooh, low techie. What are you working on right now?
Oh, it's actually pretty neat.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a front-projected holographic display combined with laser-based finger tracking. Here, I'll show you. Just put this pencil over here.
Sharp. Thanks to the machine we saw earlier.
That's cringe. That's very cringe.
Very
Yeah.
good.
That what you just said.
Then
That
a
was so
laser will map the reflective surface, and voila.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
That is amazing.
That's. You can do that in experimental
There's a
physics, create
foundational
these
idea in
things.
string theory that the whole universe may be a hologram.
What do you mean? Oh,
It's just physical. It has matter.
Well, the holographic principle suggests that what we all experience every day in 3 dimensions may really just be information on a surface located at the farthest reaches of our cosmos.
That's
So it's
crazy.
possible that our lives are really just acting out a painting on the largest canvas in the universe.
I don't care what Sheldon says. Leonard has the coolest job, you know. Honestly, like, who cares about writing on the freaking whiteboard? He gets to test out these theories and do these cool laser things. He has the best job out of all of them.
But
This is the
I
moment.
forget how smart you are.
This is the moment, guys. That's the I love you look.
you should visit one.
If I've ever seen this.
I did have a shot with the Lisatronic, but the extension cord wasn't long enough.
Yeah. You
Before I
should talk
forget, I'd
more
like
science.
your opinion on the menus I prepared for the Halloween party.
Menus?
The
What are
theme
we
is
doing?
Food that goes bump in the night.
I'm sorry, but these are just ordinary foods with the names bent into tortured puns.
That's
But
a
the
lot of
dishes
food,
themselves
yeah.
are in no way Halloweeny.
Ooh, Halloweenies. That's a good one. They'll pair nicely with my Draculoni and cheese. How do I do it?
He's using his wisdom
Reminds
for
me, I was
this.
thinking about wearing my NASA jumpsuit as a costume, but then I realized everyone would be like, "Where's your costume? Why are you wearing your work clothes, you nut?"
Just have to let him do
Hello,
that.
boys.
What are you smiling at?
Nothing.
He had a good day.
You know where there's a lot of nothing.
Space.
Did I tell you about the night my retainer floated out of my mouth and into the airlock?
You mentioned it once or twice.
She's getting annoyed.
Astronaut Wolowitz reporting for booty. Preparing thrusters. We have liftoff.
Yeah, I mean, that's good.
Are we clear to
Okay,
get us on that
okay.
nightgown?
Okay, that you were good. That was smooth. I told that.
Cody, I know you went to space, and I'm incredibly proud of you. But you might want to try and not bring it up every minute.
I don't talk about it every minute.
Tonight at dinner, you went on about it for an hour straight.
What was I supposed to talk about? We were eating at Johnny Rockets. I did this amazing thing, and I'm never allowed to mention it?
Not every minute, but the perfect thing is couple times a month. No more. Not every day, not every week, but just a couple times a month where everyone will be reminded of how great you are, how great the greatness that you've achieved. but you won't be no one will be annoyed about it, you know. It's just like a few times, like 3 times a month, you know. Will be is the trick. I'm just joking. Not that I do that, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
And
no problem. It won't happen again.
I think that's the best thing, isn't it?
Typically, this is what's called maglev technology. It uses very powerful electromagnets to create a force strong enough to overcome gravity. Here, you hold this.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Yeah. So, you don't have on any jewelry, do you?
No, why?
Grad student forgot to take out one of his piercings. He's on
Like
the transplant
those
list
called
waiting for a nipple his size.
What's the hospital thing that people use to get X-rays?
Whoa. That is very cool.
Sometimes I like to turn this on and pretend I'm the supervillain Magneto.
Getting a little less cool, Leonard.
Come on.
But what I really am is a very smart scientist who understands the mechanics of the universe and is wearing the sexy black underwear you bought him.
There we go.
Sexy black.
So I thought the photo booth for the party could either be creepy like a mummy's tomb,
But
or they
Magneto's
also
cool.
have the
Come on.
TARDIS from Doctor Who.
A TARDIS makes no sense. It's a time machine from a science fiction show. It has nothing to do with Halloween. That
What?
being said, if you don't get a TARDIS, you stink and your party stinks.
Double stand.
By the way, can I borrow your bullwhip and fedora?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I was thinking of dressing up as Indiana Jones's mocha-skinned love child. Indian Jones.
The credit card statement sent to his parents is gonna be crazy.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, Howard, I've got a party to plan. Don't make me pull it out of you.
Bernadette said you guys are all sick of me talking about my trip to space. Is that true?
Yes.
So we're still lying?
We seem to have different approaches here. I was going for helpful honesty. I have no idea what you're doing.
I have no idea what you're
Don't be
Big blood.
nice.
Okay. If you think being nice will get him to shut up, I'll try it.
You know what, guys? Never mind. I just won't talk about the greatest achievement of my life ever again.
Yeah, look at that. The problem solved itself.
Again?
Hello, boys.
Wait a minute. Is that... Oh, I thought it said Steve Wozniak. I was like, are you gonna split Steve Wozniak in half?
What about Raggedy Ann and Andy? I loved them growing up.
No, I don't think so. Those dolls represent 3 things I do
Salt
not
and
care
pepper,
for: clowns,
not the-
children, and raggediness.
There are certain things that say to the world, I have a boyfriend and he's not made up. Matching costumes, hickeys, and sex tapes. Pick one.
No. Does everyone make a sex tape?
How do I look?
Fine.
Uh-oh. Is someone a little blue?
She did. She has fun. It's funny.
Come on, Howie. That's like the funniest thing I've ever said.
This would take like 3 hours each for makeup.
Tell you the truth, I'm not
And be
really
hard to get
in the
rid of.
mood.
What are you talking about? It'll be fun. All your friends will be there. I just spent the last 3 hours coloring myself blue. I'm gonna be washing paint out of my Smurf for a month.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, I was an astronaut.
Yeah, well, now you're a Smurf. Keep walking.
She's not.
Slutty cop?
No, sexy cop. Slutty cop only came with a skirt and 2 badges.
And Albert Einstein?
Upgrade.
And later she's going to arrest me for going faster than the speed of light.
What we said in the car, no accents.
Sorry, officer.
Come on.
It's a great party.
Thank you.
He
Monster
can talk.
foods, they're really fun.
Oh, yes, thank you. I like to think of fun things like that because I'm fun. I'm not clinically depressed at all.
I'm Raggedy Ann and he's Raggedy C-3PO.
It was a compromise. I lost.
You lost?
Stewart's walking around
Kinda
taking
won.
credit for this party? Who cares? What do you mean, who cares? Look what I pulled off here.
Party's fantastic. Please tell me more. I haven't heard enough about it all week because hearing about that never gets old.
Is this about the space thing again?
Well, I'm not allowed to talk about it, but since you brought it up, I went to space! Space!
He's gone crazy.
Oh, drinky Smurf.
I mean, to be honest, isn't he the grumpy Smurf?
You had me!
I haven't watched Space Smurfs in like 10 years, but like.
You are being very rude.
No, I'm not. They're all being rude, and you're being rude.
Me? What did I do? Oh,
No accents.
stop talking about space so much. Nobody likes it. I don't sound like that.
If I stop talking about it, then I'm just
Just what?
plain old Howard Wolowitz again.
Plain old Howard Wolowitz is the best guy I know.
You're just saying that.
No, I'm not. I married him
Yeah,
on purpose.
I like what popular theory is. I'm just joking. But, yeah. They had the same idea.
Nothing to see here, just sexy police business.
Sexy places.
Just explaining the theory of relativity.
Here you go. It's a Milky Way. The Milky Way's a galaxy in space. I've been in space.
That's cool. They got Buzz Aldrin for this bit.
Here's a Mars bar.
He punched a guy
An astronaut.
for not believing that they went to space, which is
And this one's a moon pie. I
Moon
walked on the
pie?
moon.
moon pie.
What have you done?
Is that what Sheldon's scrambled? Thank you, Buzz Aldrin. Although, like what I said, like maybe like a couple times a month, maybe like a couple times a year, you mention it, you know, keep it in mind. That's the sweet spot. You don't mention it. Don't do what Buzz Aldrin did, you know, does. Yeah, I know. I mean, you know, I think like all astronauts would have to have that reality check, you know, though, because like that's like something incredible that, you know, they would have to have that, you know. But I do feel for Howard, but yeah, I get what everyone else is saying, though, you know. So it was a good story arc, you know, like where he learned, but then we also know that he it was an amazing thing he did. But yeah, she's right, you know. She married him for who he was, and who he was is still pretty cool. And yeah, it's good to see that Penny and Leonard's getting along, you know? I swear we're in the love territory right now with the way she was looking at him. But I feel like the next episode, if we're going to get switched right back to are we in love, are we not in love? If we get switched back to that, man, it's disappointing. You guys hit that like button, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for 250 subscribers. You guys are amazing. We're quarter of the way to 1,000 on 2 more shows and reactions and movies. Let's go.